You know what time it is. 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 Hey guys, and welcome back to Little Black Book 91. We are giving you again another episode of the Dark Arts. Yes, I am doing the Dark Arts, but from the female perspective. If you didn't watch episode 1, go watch it. It was incredible. It was amazing. But episode 2 is like a full course meal with a little bit of dessert on the side. Okay. And so we're going to be talking about the over and under, but I'm not going to be doing it myself. No. I am going to be a participant, a passenger in this conversation. And I'm going to be hosting Chef Jay. But before she comes on the stage, I want to do a quick little roundabouts and some stuff. First of all, if you're new to the channel, like it, share, subscribe, click on the bell button for notification of uploads. For those of you who are returnees, you already know what it is, baby. You got the minerals. You got the minerals. Listen, stay hydrated. Why? Because the streets out there are hot. And if the man or the girl ain't working, they ain't doing what they're supposed to do, send them back to the manufacturer. Okay? Send them back. All right, cool. Lovely stuff. All right. So today's topic, as we're saying again, is the over and the under. But I'm not going to be doing it by myself. I'm going to invite Chef Jay to the table, baby. How you doing, sis?
My Birdman hand, bro.
Birdman. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
Or Stevie J.
Stevie J. Stevie J.
Because we about to be in the Stevie J bag today.
That's a level of manipulation y'all don't want to know.
Oh my goodness, that's a terror.
That's a lead one. So you got over and under. Like what? Oh, before you do that, let me just let people know if they're new because they don't know. Dark arts, guys, is the tactics used in dating, or you could be already in a relationship, used to get what you want via the use of, keyword here, manipulation. Okay, all right, it's the use of manipulation to get what you want in dating, in relationships, in marriage, whatever you are in, from the opposite sex. So over and under, Chef. Over and under to you.
Over and under. Mm-hmm. So that basically means I'm getting over you by getting under somebody else. Like I said before, women are some of the best cheaters in the world.
I don't want to hear that.
I know. Nobody does. Not even us. I'm sorry, ladies. It must be said because we are good at it. A little too good at it. And I'm going to tell you exactly why we're too good at it.
Okay.
Because you guys remember when we were on the panel and we were discussing keeping a friend on the side or whatnot? Here's the truth. It's not the friend.
It definitely isn't.
It's not the friend.
Who is it?
It's not. And then it's not the person that she may talk to on a regular. It's not the person she talks to in front of you or whatnot.
Okay.
But there is a phone number that's in that phone for the day you decide you want to slip up and act up, the day you want to break up. And the sad truth is she may just even start some stuff with you just so she can see that person. Now, that person may never have a conversation with her. That person may not hear from her for months on end, but that person is always answering that call. They will always answer that call. And that person is not going to be stored under a man's name half the time. That person's going to be hard to find. You would literally have to go through a bunch of research through all of her pages, her phones, her text messages.
It's not worth it.
It's not, because it's very little conversation. Now, here's the thing. She doesn't.
I'm vexed. No, I'm vexed because now I'm thinking about it. This happened to me, and I'm thinking about it now.
This is the thing. This is the honest truth about women that generally love. Because there's some cold-hearted women out there. That's another segment. Or whatnot. But there's some women that genuinely love. So when they're in that mode with you, that's why that person doesn't hear from her for months on end or whatnot. She usually keeps that person from when she's actually single. And she just wants a little bit on the side or whatnot. They don't go on dates. They don't do much. She keeps very little conversation with that person just so she can keep them in that back pocket. He's just enough. He's tasted just enough to stick around, but not enough to be a nuisance and start wanting more. True stories. Shall I tell? Yes. I have had my friend that I have talked to, and it'd be once a month. He was like my womanhood. He would come once a month. And so would I. Only people that know
is that a pun? Or was that just literally, was that a pun?
It was a pun.
That was naughty, chef. But I loved it. Go on.
Only people that know about this dude is my closest of friends, God, and that man.
Hallelujah.
That is the only people that know about him. We would have conversations only when we were in face-to-face. There would be little to any social media interaction. Maybe a random like here or there, a little, hey, how you doing? Just to check on you, make sure you're still alive. This number's still good, just in case I need to use it, you know? But to be honest, when I'm in a relationship, I fall back on that person. But that person is always there for when that relationship ends to help me get over that relationship.
I'm hearing you now.
To help me just like ease any other pain out of it. Now, here's the problem with that person.
Come on now.
If that person gets too attached and I'm not detached from my last relationship, I start to tread dangerous territories on, juggling some relationships around. And so generally, some women will do this. Well, they will have him and the men, I'm going to tell you right now, this is how you know that you're that guy. Because like I said, you get minimum conversation. She only calls you for the D. She may have, chill with you a little bit and stuff like that. Most of the time, she might be up and out right after she get it. She might spend the night. But she's not going to call you to ask, how was it? Anything else? None of that conversation is coming down the line. How do you know that you're on the other side of that when you're her main man is she's giving you a lot of time, but then the time starts slacking. She's, when one point, like say if you're a man that works a lot, but she was pressing you about how much you work and y'all not spending enough time.
Now, his wife.
Now that part. Now he's not working. I mean, now she's not pressing you no more and worried about how much time y'all been spending. Why? Because she's spending some time elsewhere or she's planning on it. Don't give me that look. If you are that guy, then maybe your signs. You might want to check in with her like, hey, what's going on? And don't think that, oh, I know her piece so good and all this stuff like that, that I know if she's been with somebody else. You don't. And there are little things that she can do to make that thing tight right back up. And she even will, if he is well endowed, stop him from playing in it so aggressively. Because she knows that she got to come back to you. And you might not match up. That's true, but it must be said. Look.
The Red Pill gang are mad right now. I'm listening to you.
Don't be thinking back at all your relationships. Like,
yeah, I'm thinking about
that's there.
I know why my spidey senses were going off.
Yeah, y'all instincts may kick in too if you are, in tune with your lady. It will kick in, but usually a woman who is not totally over you, but she wants to get back at you for some type of reason. She may use that person,
yeah,
or whatnot, or she may find somebody new. Usually they don't take a chance on somebody new because new peen could.
Yeah, that's the numbers increase as well, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's real iffy.
Don't trust them.
yeah, you don't know where they at. But that
Trusted.
one trusted party, that locked and loaded one ready to shoot, he's always somewhere in the background, just waiting. And he's like a perfect candidate too, because he's not pressed for a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
He knows it, without being said, he knows what it is.
Yeah.
And he's willing to play his role. See, that's the dark arts that men where they violate the man code. It's like, I know you with somebody, but I want a little trim too. And he might have somebody himself.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? But there's never no questions asked between the two parties. They don't care. They come in to do a mission. They come with one mission and one mission only. And once it's done,
we're done.
I don't know you. I don't know you or whatnot. So is that over and under is a tricky thing. And it's a backfire too, women. Don't get it twisted. You can't just always have that person and think that, oh, they're going to soothe this itch and I'll be over my man. No, it doesn't always work that way. They are just scratching that itch.
Yeah.
They're just shooting up that fix that you have or whatever. It's just like that next high. You're going to get high. You're going to live off of it for a couple of days. You're going to come down. And if you've been in a relationship for like quite some time and you're already used to being, coddled to and, loved on and affectionate with somebody, that person is not that person for that. They're not going to be there for that. So that's where it's like a dangerous game to play sometimes with that person. I would generally say keep that person for when you're absolutely single and you're not really ready to date, but you just want some. But we all know as soon as you get mad at your man, we on the phone and we like, I ain't seen you in a minute, baby. How you doing? Can I come through? What day is good for you? Or whatnot. And we start making little plans to go slide up over there. And then when we done, we want our man again.
Mm-hmm.
Now we feeling guilty and we looking at a man like what he been doing, where he at, who he with. Now we done started a whole mess in our relationship that probably never existed in the first place. And now we living in toxicity in our mind. Then we about to go down the tit for tat road, leading to destruction of the whole relationship. So sometimes you just need to leave that man in the shadows, far in the shadows until you are out of your situation completely. He gonna be there. You ain't got to worry about losing him or nothing like that. And if you like me, sometimes going back, it ain't that great. Just like, oh, I wasn't missing much or whatnot. But yeah, over and under, be careful, walk your line, enjoy your time, but don't get caught up in thinking that whatever you getting under is going to be the next thing to save you. The next thing to help you out and whatnot and stuff. He's there for his role and his role only. He's going to act his part and it's martini shot for him and he's gone for the day.
It's true. It's very, very true. So interesting. Yeah.